Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. Week 7 is underway in EA Sports College Football, and we are ready for a terrific game. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Vanderbilt Commodores. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
When you talk about teams who are building for the future, you've got to mention Vanderbilt. Stadium upgrades, a dynamic crowd. First Bank Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee has improved in the last few years. It is the smallest stadium in the SEC, but the Vanderbilt fans are getting louder and more passionate as Clark Lea continues to build a contender in Nashville. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Razorbacks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So Vanderbilt's offense will take the field first. And on the field comes Junior Sherrill. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
Not want to take a bathroom break, sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in. We just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Another incompletion on third down. And the Commodores will send out the punt unit. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Slips through the line. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So Arkansas's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. K.J. Jackson, he was sacked 4 times and threw a couple of interceptions last time out. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. Got the first down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Jackson gonna throw it. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Trying to slip through and pick it up. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. The Commodores will call on their punt team. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Looks it in. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right side, it's Smith. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Left side, it's Marshall. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. 2nd and long here. Selling the fake. Moves to his right. Going to try to get it himself. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. And the Razorbacks are flying down the field. The give is to Smith. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Out wide right, it's Smith. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Right side, it's Smith. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. Jackson will throw. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Razorbacks! And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. Deep in the end zone, it's Barnett. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Finds his big tight end. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Got it in the middle, it's Connor. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The corners are walked up tight. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. And the Commodores line up to punt it away. Fields the punt. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Smith takes the handoff. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. They'll run him again. Oh, he's got some space. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. The Razorbacks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Sells the run, looking to pass. Out wide left, it's Lockwood. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's 1st down from the 11. Motion from the wideout. Going to the run, it's Smith. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Sells to fake. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Drives inside, and he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Making the adjustment on the play. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Touchdown, Arkansas! The offense cashing it in on that drive. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. And the returner will be knocked down. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah.
Snags it, and he's open. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. On first down from their own 22. Looking for a crease, it's Alexander. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Long way to go on second down. Give to the running back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Commodores decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Trying to move them on the counter. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. Timed that hit perfectly to keep it from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
And the Razorbacks will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. Fresh center downs going to the air. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And the Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top on second down. They're all over him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Makes the grab. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The Commodores with the 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Alexander. Nowhere to go. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Out wide right, it's Brown. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's past the marker. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Just barely got rid of it.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that.
Makes the catch and he's free. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. The Commodores have it with a 1st and goal. On play action. Look out. Touchdown Commodores. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Great job by the wide receiver. The windows are so small in this area of the field. You saw him fight through the defender to make that catch on the TD.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Leaves it with the back. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Jackson will throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Firing to the right, complete.
Listen, at this point, the end of the first half, you're trying to generate some points. First downs are the most important thing. So a really good job there converting on that 3rd. I love the decision by the quarterback. You kind of wonder, though, are they going to want to be a bit more aggressive and maybe start taking some more shots and attack?
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. This time they'll throw it. Extending the play. He throws one to the left. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Wants to throw on first. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Carter. Nice grab in traffic. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. They've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Right side, it's Thomas. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Tells to run, wants to pass. Coleman's got it.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Alexander. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a 1st down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws quickly. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. One more snap coming before halftime. Jackson gonna throw it. Left side is Smith. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We begin with Kent State taking on the USF Bulls. And it's the Golden Flashes, able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Nashville. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, 3rd down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Commodores will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. On the return, it's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Jackson will throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Second down, going to throw it. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Under pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, going to throw it. Buying a little time to his left. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Sends it back in motion. Jackson going to throw it. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a fourth down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Snapped on fourth down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. On the move, it's Alexander. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. And the Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. In the backfield, it's Alexander. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Commodores will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Drops back on first down. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Jackson will throw. He's going to take off. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. The sure hands, it's Hawkins. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Quarterback gets the first down and more. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. Smith with the grab over the middle. Crosses the 45. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Fresh center downs going to the air. Rush is on. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent. He will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
He's stopped. And at the end of the play, it looks as if there's an injured Razorback on the field. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. He stopped just inches away from the first down, but boy, can he buy time and strike fear into the heart of a defense.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him.
Oh, it's a fumble. He recovers the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, in this situation, the only offensive player who can advance the fumble is the guy who dropped it. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. And the Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. Out wide left, it's Russell. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Razorbacks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Jackson gonna throw it. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. From the red zone, it's Smith. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Just smothered on the play.
All right, this offense just keeps trying to pound the ball into the end zone down tight, but the defense, they're very, very physical. So I think you got to think about either a perimeter run, a potential run-pass option, or let your quarterback try to go make a play throwing.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Sets his feet, it's Carter. Unloads it left. Caught, it's Thomas. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Running inside, it's Alexander. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Commodores are in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Swats it away.
And that's the guy you got to try to avoid when throwing the football. He leads the nation in interception. The dude is an absolute ball hawk. You are asking for something bad to happen when you throw his way, and they're lucky he didn't pick that one.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back.
Going to take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Out wide right, it's Barnett. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Gonna run it. It's Alexander. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Moves the pocket. It's Carter. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Touchdown Doors! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out. And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Line gets set. 1st down. They want that clock to run. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Breaks into the open. A bold call when it works, reckless when it doesn't, but the play-action pass will put this one in the books. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the counter. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Inside, it's Smith. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Push is ahead. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. I'd advise just throwing this one away. He'll throw it down. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And the kicker will try to give them a little more cushion on this lead. No good. Still up by 8 after the miss. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close.